Hey everyone, Andregats here and welcome back to my channel. So Legion Remix is out and as Blizzard said, they'll be rolling out new content every couple of weeks to kind of match the pace of Legion back in the day. So yeah, time getting. As much as we hate it, that's how it's going to be. But hey, it's not the end of the world. There's still a lot of stuff you can start working on right now in Phase 1. And that's gonna keep you busy for the next couple of weeks. So let's take a look at everything you can farm and focus on right now. First up, you can start leveling your toons, grab their remix artifact weapons and work through their class order halls. Don't forget that hitting level 80 on a toon will automatically unlock the new Fel version of their class mount, so you don't need 10,000 bronze to buy it instead. Yep, a freebie. Well, kind of. You will still have to level up for a few hours until you max out, and that will greatly depend on how fast you are with leveling. If you are the fastest leveler out there, that's still hours of play. But hey, it's a freebie and that's what counts. Just right off the bat, you'll also be able to pick up infinite research assignments from Eternus, and that's something you want to keep doing every single day. Those are great for extra XP, infinite power, gear, and many more. At the same time, you can start progressing the Legion Remix campaign, which is made up of 3 quests. Completing it rewards you with the Felscore Sargerei ensemble set, which looks absolutely awesome. So definitely work on that as soon as you can. You can even save up to 6 days worth of infinite tasks and complete them later to help you finish the campaign faster. No need to be logging every single day if you prefer to play over the weekends, though do keep in mind that you might miss out on some world quests. More on those in just a bit. Before we get to those, it's crucial to know that the Heroic World tier will be available right from the get-go. And yeah, it's a great way to get lots of power for your character, and you can even choose to level up through that too. The mobs are a bit tougher for sure, but they drop lots of boons, which is making up for your extra effort and time. An awesome set that is tied to the Heroic World tier is the Voidscar Sargerei ensemble. To get your hands on it, you'll need to complete a 100 world quest in the Heroic tier. That's right, 100! Sounds pretty absurd, doesn't it? This one's going to take a while because of how the world quest system works, which is basically time getting. Yeah, I know, a bit of a triggering word right there. So if you want to get a head start on it, it's definitely worth jumping in as soon as you hit level 80. And this can be definitely done in Phase 1. World quest will most likely require you to be level 80 anyway, and once you are there, you can pick up the quest from Khadgar in Dalaran to get things rolling. Most of these quests in the Heroic tier are actually quite easy, but okay, some of them you might need an extra pair of hands. And let's be real, everyone is gonna be playing Legion Remix, so you won't have any issues there. Now, what else can you do in Phase 1? Well, plenty of things. For one, you can get another ensemble by completing a plus 30 Timeworn Keystone dungeon in time, which is basically the Mythic Plus version of Legion Remix. And I know now you're probably freaking out just hearing me saying that you do need to time a plus 30 key. But worry not, because in lemix, which is Legion Remix, come on guys, we've said it too many times now, how can you not know what is lemix? Okay, so in lemix, we're gonna get quite powerful, right? This is not regular WoW when things go slow and boring. Nah. This is a remix version. Everything is accelerated and so it's gear and power. So just try to upgrade your artifact as high as it can go in Phase 1, keep on doing content so you can get more gear, higher gear, and yeah, that's all. I did actually talk about the gearing process in one of my previous videos, so I don't want to be that repetitive here. But if you do want me to make a new one where I explain in more depth how to gear up, well, let me know in the comments. Undoubtedly, timing a plus 30 can be a tough challenge, but if you do gear up your character properly, you'll get there eventually. Whether it's something you can pull off solo, like I did on PTR, or will need a group for it, well, it's still up in the air. As for item level, I'm not entirely sure what the ceiling will be in this first phase. What I do know though, based on the PTR, is that by the end of Remix we'll be in a ridiculously broken state, sitting at around 740 item level, and at that point it will be way easier to time those higher keys. even if you cannot do a plus 30 right now, you can still start pushing keys and work your way up. Eventually, you'll hit that plus 30 mark and be able to complete it later on. It's definitely a fun challenge. Okay, maybe not for everyone, but do remember this is Remix. Things work a bit differently here, and the whole system is way more forgiving. Okay, so a more casual thing that you can do if you don't want to push for keys is you can knock out achievements that reward infinite knowledge. This is a brand new currency which is gonna make it easier to get infinite power later on if you do plan to level more toons. And speaking of toons, everyone's getting 5 additional character slots, so even if you were capped before, now is the perfect time to make more. And honestly, it's a missed opportunity if you don't. I mean, not only do you get to see new fun race class combos, but you also be getting bronze along the way, which then you can use to buy awesome goodies from the vendors. Alrighty, moving on, in phase 1 you can also start working towards the meta achievements for each Broken Isle zone. Those will unlock some really cool rewards, which are, well, FOMO. For example, completing the Valor meta gets you a weapon illusion called Fell Shutter, basically summoning fell portals on your weapons, and it does look super cool. The Stormheim meta gives you the Sinister Fell Arsenal, a bundle of 4 fell-themed weapons, a dagger, a staff, a one-handed sword, and a wand. All of these are pretty cool and you can start working right away. The Ajuna meta achievement rewards you with a baby Owl Warden pet, and it is absolutely adorable. Last but not least, the High Mountain meta gets you another pet, the Dusky Tooth Fell Snooter, which is basically a green version of the one we currently have in the trading post. So yeah, overall, these are all quite easy to accomplish. You just need to complete 2 of these sub-achievements, which is kind of like killing rares, exploring the zone, doing the campaign sites, and yeah, that sort of thing. Quite easy. Okay, now let's move on to a bit of a harder content, raids. Although let's be honest, raids in Legion Remix are a bit trivialized. Anyway, phase 1 includes the Emerald Nightmare and the Trial of Valor. From Emerald Nightmare, you'll want to farm Zevius to unlock the Zevius Shoulders, if you don't have them already. The first Satyr's Boulders will cost you 30,000 bronze and 20 horns of the first Satyr. You can only get those horns by defeating Zevius on normal or higher difficulty. The higher the difficulty, the more you get. You get 1 on normal, 4 on heroic, and 10 on mythic mode. It's totally up to you what difficulty you are most comfortable with, so yeah, just farm that and you can buy it from the mythic tier set vendor in the Infinite Bazaar. This is obviously one of the very rare cosmetics you can start farming in the first phase, and more will become available later on as new content rolls out. Like I said before, I'm not entirely sure what the item level cap will be for this initial release. On the PTR we could reach around 470 or so, and I was even able to solo mythic raids. That said, I assume that's something we'll see closer to the final phase when Argus and everything else is unlocked. It's pretty likely that each phase will have its own item level cap, so take this with a pinch of salt, but I don't think we'll be able to solo raids just yet. Now the other available raid, Trial of Valor, brings back the Chosen Regalia sets. Yep, the original sets from Legion. To get them, you'll need to clear the raid on Mythic without dying, so kind of same requirement here. I'm not sure if that will be doable in phase 1 like I said, but it's there if you wanna go for it. You'll also need all 4 armor types for the full collection: cloth, leather, mail, and plate. So if this is on your to-do list, well, you might want to start leveling those 4 characters now. It's been almost 10 years since Legion launched, so I'm curious, how many of you were playing back then, and do you have these ensembles? I did actually play back then, but yeah, I mean, it was pretty hard to do Mythic without dying, even in Legion, yeah. So yeah, do let me know in the comments, do you have these ensembles, or will you go for them now? Now, the last bit I wanna mention, and it kinda goes without saying, but I'll say it anyway. Bronze farming. Yes, you'll need a ton of it to buy all the goodies from the Infinite Bazaar vendors, and what better time to start doing that right now. You can do so through heroic world tier, achievements, clearing keys, doing raids, and so much more. I'll make a proper bronze farming guide soon, so stay tuned for that. Even though phase 1 only has a fraction of the rewards, it's still a ton of stuff. Basically everything that was available at the Legion's original content. People have already done the math and you'll need over 10 million bronze to buy everything, and probably even more if you are planning on grabbing multiple copies of the housing decor items. So yeah, better start piling up the bronze now before more content drops and things start feeling overwhelming. I'm sure Blizzard will increase the drop rates later on, presumably on the last phase, but at the same time we'll have less time to grind the last things compared to the first ones. So yeah, just do what feels right for you. Alright, that's pretty much everything for now. Let me know in the comments if I missed anything. Legion Remix is shaping up to be huge. I'll be streaming a lot because there's just so much I wanna get and so many alts I wanna level. So you'll definitely see a lot of me. Make sure to follow me on Twitch, I stream there and here on YouTube too. And don't forget, Twitch drops are available until October 29th. You can get the baby pit lore by watching 4 hours of any WoW stream. It's a super cute pet, but also kind of terrifying. It even has a fun summoning animation, so make sure to claim it before it's gone. I already have other Legion Remix videos out too, so if you want to learn even more about what's available, check those out. I'll have the links down for you. As always, thank you so much for sticking around until the very end, and don't forget to drop a like if you have found this video helpful. Don't forget to subscribe for more WoW coverage and hit the bell to stay up to date. Good luck with whatever you are doing, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!
You are not prick! What's that? Am I denying you something? You know nothing of true longing.